Hello guys, and welcome to another video on my channel. Basically, some people have mentioned that they would probably like to see all of my watch collection, what I've got to date. My watch collection is reasonably big, I suppose, but it's not as big as some people out there, but it's definitely a little bit bigger than what most people have got, I guess. But these watches I've acquired over lots of hard work and dedication in a job I do. So it took me a while um, to obtain these watches. So just like everything else, if you've got a goal in life, if you want to strive towards achieving things, sometimes having a little small goal, like maybe obtaining a watch or a nice jacket or something, even though it's materialistic stuff, sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a goal just to put you in the right direction, I guess. Anyhow, but these are my watches today. I'm sure the collection will get a lot bigger over time, but this is what I've got so far. So um, the watches I'd flotated to at the beginning of my watch collection was the TW Steel watches. So TW Steel are a really nice brand, in my opinion. They do really nice sporty but classic, nice looking type watches. They kind of look like a tag, I suppose, but I think the TW Steel watches look a lot better than the tag watches, or even the Breitling watches. Even Breitling watches, I've Breitling or Breitling, or however you pronounce it. I've looked at those watches, and for the price you're paying them, I just don't think they look that clever. But I go for watches based off the look and the build quality. I'm pretty sure Breitling and Tag are really well made, but I think these watches just look just better, in my opinion. And they do have prestige sport appeal to these, because some of these are MotoGP, some of these are F1. They do F1 and MotoGP ones on the website. If you ever go to TW Steel and have a look at the watches. This was the first watch I bought quite a few years ago, which is a TW Steel Rose Gold Grandeur Tech, which is over 50 millimeters. It's got a rubber strap. It's got rose gold detailing and whatnot. They're quite thick watches, as you can see. They are really thick watches with like a crystal casing. But anyhow, I liked this style that much that I ended up buying almost all the different colour variants in the entire range. Almost all of them. I didn't get all of them because some of them I weren't that keen on. But I've got the rose gold and white variant, which I got from America. You've got the silver white variant, quite nice on summer. These are quite nice to wear at summertime. You've got like a more sporty GP version, which is this originally came on a black strap, but I've just put a red strap on it for now, just to make it look a bit more fancy looking, I guess. And then you've got the red and black variant, and then you've got this silver one, which is the most expensive out of the TW Steel ones I've got, because it's got a metal strap. But these are more dressier watches. You can wear them casual, but they're slightly more dressier looking watches. But then we get into what I've started collecting in recent times, is the Casio watches. Now, back in the days when Casio were bringing out watches in the 80s and 90s, I never really used to like the Casio watches, if I'm honest. But the ones they've got out now, I really started to flotate to them, because I think they look really cool. So there's quite a few Casio G-Shock watches what I've got. But I've got the fitness ones, some special edition fitness ones, which are kind of funky. They've got different light functions on them. They're good for summer days, working out days, chilled out casual looks and stuff. So they're pretty cool. Obviously, with Casio watches, you can basically put different straps and stuff on it and modify them if you wanted to. We've got the Rangeman, which is an expensive watch for people who like doing camping and trekking on hills and whatnot, because it's got a compass on it. It's got different settings on it. It's got navigation mode on it. It's got a carbon fiber insert. I don't know if you can see it on the picture or not, but it's got carbon fiber inserts. I don't know if you can quite see it or not, but anyhow, it's got carbon fiber in it. Quite a thick watch. So we've got that. I'll put that there to one side. But then we've got the Mudmaster, which is a popular, reasonably expensive G-Shock, and then we've got the Frogman, which is a diver's watch, Royal Navy Special Edition one. Kind of nice. And then we've got this one, which is like a cheap one really, but it's kind of a cool watch because this is like a cube, square, rectangle, whatever you want to call it, Casio watch. It's the extra large square, what they call it, I think it is, and it's got a nice little green light. It's all blacked out. Just looks quite militaristic, that one, I guess. When you're wearing it, you look like a special forces operative of some sort when you're wearing that one, I guess, because it looks kind of like, you know, chunky, I guess, on the arm and whatnot. But then you've got the cheaper variants, which are only £100 watches, but you can get them a bit cheaper than that, I guess, these ones. But these are, I just like the colour combos on them. But you've got these little £100 ones, which are pretty cool. And then you've got this one, which is not quite nice, which is all blacked out, see-through black Casio watch. I'm sure my collection will get bigger over time, but I mean, this is what I've got for the time being. I buy watches based off what they look like and what they feel like and how well made they look. But it's just like mini goals, so I'm always buying things like this just to sort of like give myself a bit of a mini goal in life, just to keep focus. Helps me plod along with my work and whatnot and do what I do. Box wise, just to finish off boxes for these things. So for TW steel, they tend to come in a little box like that, a little canteen box, pretty cool. Casio, G-Shock, expensive watches, Master G's tend to come in a really good big presentation box. If you look at my other videos, you might get to see what one of those looks like. Some of the cheaper Casio watches come in like a tin. It's a metal tin. And then Casio watches also come in like a cardboard box, some of them. Like fancy cardboard boxes. Some of the more expensive TW steel watches come in like a big box, which is a bit damaged, this one, over it's quite old now. But they come in like fancy leatherette type boxes. But anyhow, guys, by the way, this watch box what I've got, it's kind of cheap. I'll probably end up getting an expensive one at some point, but this is just what I shove my watches in for the time being. But this watch case, not too bad. You can get it for about £10–15 from eBay. So if you just wanted this as cheap, you know, watch box for the time being, just to sort of like get your watches in there, for about 10–15 quid. The only thing I would say about these watch boxes, if you do get these cheap type ones from eBay, just watch your watches on this bit here. So when you close it, you don't want it connecting or hitting one of your watches. That's why I keep one of my watches away from this side here. But like I said, I will probably buy quite an expensive watch box at some point. It's just that I just don't think it's a must at the moment. But anyhow, guys, that's my watch collection to date so far. Cheers for watching. Bye bye.